my friends, and welcome back to The Witcher 3, the Blood and Wine DLC. In yesterday's video, we primarily worked on the main quest, The Wine is Sacred, where we're hunting down the men who dared to steal wine from Anna Henrietta in the hopes that they're also the blackmailer of Detloff. But we'll see how that all goes. Knight's armor. Wow, I've got a full set of knight's gear. Dang, that's pretty nice. But at the end of the video, we did pause and not immediately run off with them to go and, I don't know, we're supposed to meet Anna Henrietta at the guard post in the port district. So we're supposed to probably try to find who the barrel was getting shipped off to, because we interrupted these guys. But anyway, I'm rambling. Before we do that, we're going to loot and read some things. Maybe I'll get to loot this container, and I want to look at the map and see where I am in relation to everything else. But loot. I need money because I want to make some more Witcher gear, and it's expensive. Even if I have to break down the stuff, because I was trying to break down some things yesterday, and it just started to get really expensive. Plus, I wonder if there's anything of interest on any of these guys, because one of them was supposedly the leader. And no, nothing. Oh, there's one more over here. Plus all this stuff. Nope. What about this guy? Nope. That's disappointing. I was hoping there'd be like a note, a letter, some sort of information about the Cintrian. Because I'm guessing this isn't Detloff. Maybe it is. Okay, so I remember that I had an update on at least one character, which was the guard, whose name is escaping me. Damien de la Tour, that was his name. That was pretty quick to find. So the update, I'm guessing, is after he bloodied himself side by side with the Witcher, Damien decided the White Wolf was actually an altogether decent fellow who wished only to help. One could even say they shook hands and made up, in their hearts at least. I mean, it's fine. Like, everybody hates Geralt, I feel like, when they first meet him. So where am I? Fort Astra Ruins. Once upon a time, the Lord of Epicia mounted his steed and vowed to complete a full circuit around the castle, riding atop its walls. Sadly, he did not fulfill his oath and instead plummeted to his doom after only a few paces. Yeah. Kunigid, his beautiful daughter, swore that that day she would only marry the man who could finish her father's deed. Many a strapling lad lost his life attempting to fill the comely maid's cruel condition. When finally one succeeded, he surveyed the carnage she had wrought and decided she was unworthy of his affections. Realizing with despair how despicable she had acted, Kunigid threw herself from the castle walls, dying smashed against the rocks below like so many of her unfortunate suitors. Wow, that's all awful. I want to explore over here, but there's a fast travel point, so I can very easily come back. So let's finish up this main quest, hopefully today, and then we can always come back. So fast travel back to Beauclair to the port. Let's go to San Sebastian and not go all the way to the port in case I trigger things out of order. Oh, my buffs are still there. I was like, so much time has passed. I have no doubt lost all my buffs, but not just yet.
Old Gotish found his way to the Bordello, no doubt.
Okay. Let's save, just in case I fault. Never mind. I didn't fall any farther. There's a pig. Hello, piggy. Ducal Guard Post Beauclair.
Her Grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Oh no.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Right? Cintrian could actually be a middleman. That's possible. He slipped up and we'll use that. Let's go with the first one.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Awesome. Not the first time.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, very.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that? Or who's that?
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Huh. So we need to nab the Cintrian. Yeah, we do.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Okay, Wine is Sacred is complete. The next quest is the man from Cintra. So I need to put on clothes Anna Henrietta would consider appropriate for the soiree. Ooh.
Just in case.
Let's talk to Damien.
Good luck. I hope you get the bastard.
Or not. Let's poke around and see what's here, and then I'll read my quest update. Case One-Armed Allard. There are so many new books. I need
just
to.
in case.
I need to read some books today.
Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
Yes, I think we're gonna have to, or the game won't go any farther. Anything else? A blank book. And
I should double the patrols, just in case.
yes, you should, just in case. Okay, so let's go to my quest log. Completed, and it was Wine is Sacred. It's not up here where it should be, so let me find it. There we go. So following what could only be described as a surprisingly turn of events, the Witcher had no choice but to report to the Duchess. He needed to inform her that the hunt for the beast would be no ordinary monster hunt. Fully aware of the fiery temperament of Henrietta, Toussaint's gracious ruler, Geralt was justified in thinking the meeting would not be among the most pleasant he had ever had. Geralt managed to sway the Duchess's conviction. She agreed that he would, for now, forgo tracking the vampire and focus instead on locating whoever held the vampire in thrall. He had some leads already. These prompted him to go to the ducal vineyard of Castel Ravello, for it was the source of the famed Sangreal, a wine only ever served at the ducal palace to the noblest guests to come to court, including, not to boast, the undersigned, being Dandelion. And I will be candid, I've had better. Oh, that's harsh. Yet it seemed at the time that whoever was blackmailing the vampire had acquired a taste for Sangreal specifically. Thus the Witcher and the Duchess set out to inspect the vineyard in the hopes of finding another lead. It's like those criminals who get caught because they need, pizza from one specific joint, and that's how they get caught, or something. So anyway, the Witcher's suspicions had proven true. Sangreal seemed indeed to be the key to finding the blackmailer. The steward of Castel Ravello admitted he had sold a barrel of wine to a Cintrian noble. The Witcher and a unit of ducal guardsmen decided to wait in ambush for said connoisseur. Alas, the Cintrian proved a notch too clever. When Geralt attempted to deliver the second barrel of wine, the nobleman was nowhere in sight. Some hired thugs found themselves caught in the ambush, and the Witcher thrashed them heroically with the aid of his escort of guardsmen. The single captured rogue, when questioned, confirmed the bandit's leader was indeed the mysterious Cintrian, who was said to be hiding somewhere in Toussaint. While investigating, the Witcher had learned the Cintrian was not working alone. He stood the head of a well-organized group of brigands. It was still not clear that the nobleman himself was Dettloff's blackmailer, yet even were he to prove merely an intermediary in the scheme, it was likely he would know where to find those directly responsible. Okay, so before we go any further, I want to go to my inventory and look at some books, because I have a lot of them, and I really need to go back to No Regret and exchange my money for a better rate. Let's see, I have so many books, I know, don't judge me too harshly. So Guide to the Vineyards of Toussaint, Volume 1, the Sansretour Valley. Let's start there. So while in the stunning Duchy of Toussaint, one should not forget to visit Castel Ravello. It's ironic we were just there, whose grapes lend their vibrant flavor to wines such as Everluce, Fiorano, Pomino, and the famous Est. Should white wine be one's beverage of choice, I wholeheartedly recommend the excellent offerings of two fiercely competing vineyards, Coronata and Vermentino. If one seeks Beauclair wine popular in the north, one should seek out the Castel Torricello vineyard, which produces and exports it. Unfortunately, a severe economic crisis led to the bankruptcy of several distinguished vineyards such as Corvo Bianco, known as Gwent and the Alderspeech, their supremento, and Tufo. Let us hope each and every one of them finds a passionate new owner who will restore them from their former glory. I know I could go here, or up here to go through the books, but I want to pick them out in a specific order. Like Volume 2. So for those, this is Volume 2, the Blessure Valley. For those who find the wines of Sansretour Valley too dull, I strongly recommend the lesser known but still outstanding brands produced in the Blessure Valley. Let us start with the amazing Côte de Blessure produced at the Pomerol Vineyard. I particularly recommend the 1262-63 vintages with their distinctively rich flavor. Looking elsewhere, the nearby Zuberan Castle offers the dry Castel de Neuf, whereas Nouragus and Sancerre, located in the northern parts of Toussaint, specialize in red wines and jointly produce and export the wine known in the north as Toussaint Red. Exquisite rosé wine could once be found at Castle Dacia, but ever since its owner tragically passed away, the vineyard has fallen into decay. All right, let's do one more. Curious Customs of the Toussaintois. Excerpt. Okay. Sure. So where have all the heroic and selfless knights gone? Are the truly noble like Ramon de Guichon or Martinez de la Pac a thing of the past now? Though they maintain a facade of independence and altruism, the knights errant of Toussaint of our day are paid, and by the Duchess herself. So I ask, is that noble? Is that dignified? Should a knight, a nobleman, after all, receive payment for his heroic deeds? Is he but a mercenary, or, pardon my Nazarian, a plowing witcher? Excuse me, sir. Anyway, shouldn't the tears of joy of a rescued damsel suffice as a reward? I mean, like, you're gonna have to repair your armor, so not really. I simply cannot understand, to paraphrase the weighty words of the wise René de Hospitalier, such fools these Toussaintois. Well, you know, we'll be at this point. So before we go any farther, let's go and do another Gwent game. That's locked. Where's the door out of here? And let's see where the nearest one is. We'll do Gwent, and oh, there's a game right around the corner. Do Gwent, and then I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Witcher contract. We haven't done one of those in a while. I also need to start working on my next set of Witcher gear.
What was that?
And lots of other side quests, I'm sure, and exploration and things. There are just so many things, and I love it. So let's save here, and then who am I going to visit? The butcher shop. Is he even open? He is. Hello, butcher.
Meat of the freshest sort, hot sausage links, ripe blood pudding.
Ugh. Well, let's see what he has.
Fine. Show me what you got.
He literally has meat. Okay, he's got some raw meat. Ugh. Let's play some Gwent, though.
No, you're busy, but you up for a round of Gwent?
Of course, we'll totally stop butchering meat to do that. Okay, so I fiddled around with my cards, I think the last time when I got another one of these young berserkers. So let's cross fingers. I mean, I've won the last two on the first try, but I feel like they just haven't been very fun hands. And. Okay, there's a berserker. Okay, I don't need both those. Oh, I got Hjalmar. And I got a berserker that can't go with Ermion. So let's get rid of Clan Drummond. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I'm just not having the best luck with hands. It's fine, but put down that one. See how that goes. See, why does he get it? And I have yet to get Camby into my hands and actually be able to use it. So disappointing. I'm going to put that one down. I'm going to pass then. Really? You decoyed it out. Really? That makes absolutely no sense. Oh, he didn't do anything. Okay. Wow, he had to play a lot of cards to win that round. Oh, 11? Oh, oof. So mean. I feel like I shouldn't have played those two, but it's fine. It's too late now. So he's at 17. I've got 8 there. So let's play my Berserker because it's not like I can do anything else with that. And then I'm at 12, and then we'll play Ermion. Let's actually play Triss. I might need those 2 points in the last round. Never know, right? Because he's gonna get 2 more cards, and I'm gonna get 2 more cards. Give me something good. Give me something good. It's not. Haha, he got 0. I got more points than him, so that's good. That's something, right? Okay. He's probably got a Margarone or something in there, right? No? Oh, sweet, he's done. And I won. Wow, my first try again. I'd like to think I'm getting better at Skellige, but I think I'm just getting really lucky. And then it doesn't matter where it goes. But there we go. What card did I get? What card did I get?
You seek something? I've got it.
Crowns and. Oh, a Skellige.
One of the knights withdrew from the tournament.
Watch the water flee,
He
you
said it was because of an itch he'd obtained at the bells. Quite hard to scratch under metal quizzes, you know. Unbelievable.
Okay, well, I've got 4 more games to go. Really, that's it? And then I can enter the tourney? Oh, they're all in town. Oh, that's not bad, but I feel like there was the Big Game Hunter. I was interested in starting that one because it's level 37, so I should probably talk to Count Bledo or Belladal. But spontaneous profits I can do. Don't take candy from a stranger. I thought that was over, yeah, it's over here. But Big Game Hunter, where is that one? I feel like that one's on the right side of the map. It's not. It's over here. Maybe it'll take me over there. So, okay, I'm gonna fast travel to Castel Ravello again. And then we'll go do Don't Take Candy from a Stranger first, and then maybe we'll go and do Big Game Hunter and see where that one takes us. So I will meet you somewhere else. And here I am, meeting you somewhere else, also known as the Vermentino Vineyards. I did take a pit stop at the tourney grounds to sell some items, and my stand was still there.
Come on now.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to
values
dismount.
peace and quiet.
All right, so we're going to try to find the chest hidden in the sunflower fields. We picked up this quest, I think it was here? Maybe? We were trying to make our way up to the Prophet of Lebiota statue, and I found a quest here where they'd sold off some stuff, but then decided not to sell off everything, and then it was buried somewhere else, hence the treasure hunt. But, oh, here we go. That was really easy to find for a change. 75 florins? Really? That was... Okay, I'll look at that quest. So while milling about the duchy's high roads and treks, Geralt happened on a secluded hut. Alas, even the fragrant herbs growing all around it could not mask the stench of the rot fiends feeding nearby. Yes, it was actually quite gross. The Witcher set his silver sword in motion, then found an interesting note on the body on which the now dead necrophages had been feeding. It suggested one Augustin Tonale, who keeps popping up, I feel like, had not been an honest man. Somewhere within the confines of the vineyard, he had stashed a considerable sum, his proceeds from illicit sales. Geralt found the treasure chest and emptied it of its valuable store. The now dead, dishonest Augustine simply needed no longer. I mean, it was 75 florins. It's not like it was that much money, right? So, I don't know. But Witcher contract. So big game hunter. I think I picked this up off a notice board somewhere. And I need to go talk to the Count, who is up the road here. By a question mark, thankfully, because I was thinking I should do these question marks because I was just at Fort Astra at the beginning of the video today. So that's where we started, right? Yeah, that's a girl who made them jump off of the battlements or something ridiculous like that. But let's hop on Roche since it is a ways away and head up there. The beautiful windmills. It's so cool. Why are we having so many problems? There we go. There's a bunch of bees. It's so pretty at night. You see all the stars. I haven't had a moment about the music or the beautiful blue water or the blue sky in a really long time. Okay. So Rubella Vineyard. So we're going over this way. And Vitner's contract. Okay. Again, I keep hitting the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Hey, over here, please.
Hi, wine merchant.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
Oh, okay, I can take care of that for you?
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Please don't compare the ugly, awful, huge, disgusting spiders to bunnies. That's awful.
I cannot hold my tools.
Okay, let's take care. Who are these things over here, or is that underneath? That looks like it's underneath. Are you gonna come in and help me?
Make mountains out of molehills, Vilmar. I shall be better than fine.
I must insist, Count. You'll be much, much the safer with us at your side.
Balderdash.
Count, if I may, I believe Vilmar's in the right. There's no knowing what lurks in these wilds.
Oh, that's the Witcher contract I need to do. That's those guys. Okay, well, let's take care of this first. Freaking awful, ugly spiders. Ugh. Okay, that was not awful. I feel like I'm chopping way too much, though. Oh, poor guy. Well, let's go right first. Go. Awesome. Now. Oh, mama. Ugh. The big ones. Ugh. So gross. My raw meat that, like, doesn't heal me very much at all. Now, can I get out my torch? Just a little bit. See if there's anything else back here that's worth looting or looting to sell. Nope. Okay, so this is just the other way around back out. Hopefully there will not be any more beasties. And there we go. Let's put that away. And go talk to the wine merchant.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
So have you been in the wine trade long?
Wine trade. Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading in wines. More pleasant, I must say. One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz.
So let's see what he has to sell.
Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
And oh my, he's got a lot of stuff. But so let me go shopping for a second and I'll be right back. Well, I did sell a few things, but did not buy anything this time around, trying to save my pennies a little bit. But the Vitner's contract, Chuchote Cave, says that passing by Castel Ravello, Geralt came upon a Vitner in desperate need of help. The kind of help only a professional monster slayer could provide. A professional of the highest order, the Witcher quickly cleared Chuchote Cave, or Chuchote Cave, it doesn't matter, of the dangerous arachnomorphs that infested it. Contented, the Vineyard immediately began to turn the cave into a wine store, though not before he had suitably compensated the professional who had helped him. And the whole reason that we came over in this direction was to work on Big Game Hunter. Now, we heard these guys talking before I went inside. But let's see what else I have to loot. I also need to meditate to get my health back, because I've eaten so much raw meat and it's not going anywhere. Here we go, over here. Orange armor dye. Okay. Gonna make Geralt look like a version of a pumpkin. I don't think that's what Anna Henrietta would find as suitable gear for the party she wants me to go to.
Get a loan from Cianfinelli. And if I were to put up my wife as surety.
What? That's so inappropriate. I feel like even in this time frame. But let's save. I'm gonna meditate for an hour. Get my health back. And then let's talk to the Count and his bodyguards.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
Right?
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks. As you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to... preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behaviour to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Well, can you tell me who you are and tell me more?
Count Belladol? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Covere, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to, partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a witcher to, partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
I mean, I guess. Well, what does this job entail exactly? I feel like we're vague on the specifics.
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see? A parastisomac. It captures, likenesses.
A parasesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Okay, sure.
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The light seems perfect just now.
He's got a camera on his head. It's great. All right, that is completely useless to me. Oh, I was supposed to look at it anyway.
I got the map, so I'll lead. Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Okay, so it's an escort quest. My absolute least favorite in the whole entire planet of video game quests. Escort quests are just my absolute worst. So escort Count Belladel, it doesn't matter, near the Panther's lair, and then giant centipedes, and then I guess not have him die. That's the, oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll go do these things. See what happens. I saved, so we will reload if he dies. Oh, there was a fast travel marker here. That's convenient. So, Chuchote Cave, or Chuchote Cave, maybe. To listen to the odd folks jabber, this place was once home to Wispus, a woodland witch, eager to help any in need. Like Wispus, like one of the crones from Velen, right? When Wispus peered into a certain knight's heart, she saw that it was black and refused to aid him. The knight reacted with wrath and burned the witch alive in her cave. Soon afterwards, the knight went mad and killed himself, claiming he was tortured by a strange voice, whispering in his ear that no one else could hear. Oh, is that how, like, Wispus was made, maybe? Could happen, right? Let's follow the white dots. He's gonna take, now is it, like, still pictures or moving pictures? That's what I want to know. Okay. Panther's lair. So we need this one. Should probably put on some beast oil. Do I have that oil? Is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing. Coming? We're just gonna save a lot. I would like to crouch and sneak up to them, but I don't have that option. Oh, it's a wild boar. No, it's a bear.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Grunting, panting, something like a bear.
Ooh, I'm not the least bit eager to come face to mug with a bear. We should move on.
Okay. Use your Witcher senses to find the panther. Okay. It's over this way. There they are. Come on, Count. You gotta keep up a...
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Obviously. Because that's why you hired me. Take your pictures. They're right there. Should we go over this way?
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Look, a cub. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. You freeing her. A superb image. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that.
Aristoisomex upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes? What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking.
That's so harsh. His picture thing that he took scared the crap out of me. So lead Count Belladel, whatever, to the giant centipede's lair. I feel like that's such a bad idea. Like, such a bad idea. Use your Witcher Centipede to locate the giant. Use your Witcher senses, not my Witcher centipedes, to find the giant. Okay, let's save again. I know, I'm just quick saving left and right.
Shh. Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
Uh-huh. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Oh dear.
Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
Can we come over here? Up high and far away? Please?
Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps, but it offers no view whatsoever.
Seriously?
Fine, we'll keep looking.
This is not a safe spot. That is not a safe spot. You can come over here. How about up on this ridge? Okay? There we go.
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
I'm gonna have to take care of these guys.
Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
This is such a bad idea. Okay, well, we will draw out the centipedes, but not today. That is something we will do on Sunday because I am pretty much at a stopping point for today, and I feel like we've gone on long enough, and I don't want to deal with centipedes today. So like I said, we'll pick up here on Sunday and then continue along with this quest and go from there. I'm not sure what I want to do next. I'm thinking maybe some Witcher gear or maybe the Prophet Lebioda's statue. I'm not sure, but I'll have a good think on it, and you'll find out on Sunday. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Sunday with another new Witcher 3 video.